This is exciting. This is so exciting. Welcome. I am your host, Zack Lyman, and this is the Zack Lyman Podcast. And if you're listening right now, you're kind of missing out because I am actually doing a video version of this over on the YouTube channel, the Big Laughs YouTube channel. There'll be a link in the description. But if you're watching this, thank you so much for watching it. And I'm in the new podcast studio. This is where it will be. It's bare right now. I got to get wallpaper. I'm going to get some curtains. I got different things happening, but this couch we got for the podcast, we got this coffee table, we got this chair, we've been planning this for a while, and I'm just so excited to be in the new studio and able to record this solo episode. So I thought this would be a great way to kick off the new season. Yeah, you heard me, a whole new season of the podcast. So we'll be having wonderful guests, and they'll be here in the studio, and then there'll also be episodes where they're over Zoom, like we did in the past, and then there's still going to be solo episodes. I'm going to try to mix that up where one week it's, guests in the studio, the next week it might be a solo episode, and just kind of giving you quick updates of how things are going and how life and what's going on with me, and then maybe some updates of the guests that been on recently, maybe a follow-up or anything like that feels appropriate, I guess, for the solo episodes. But yeah, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for years, to have just a nice space to be able to record and have people over, and yeah, I'm happy that we can do that. And now we're going to do it video, multi-cam, and taking it to the next level. So I'm really excited for that. What have I been up to? I've been up to a lot of things, for sure, since you've seen or heard from me last. Last you might have known I moved to New York. And I was living in New York for a while, doing comedy, doing the road, just crafting, just growing my craft, which is, I guess, crafting. Is that crafting? I mean, I'm growing my craft. I'm not knitting. But I went to New York for a while, and it was weird to be in New York because not only are you you're just surrounded by amazing, talented people, but also my whole goal is to not be there, because I'm trying to do the road as much as possible, right? So here I am doing the road and paying New York prices for an apartment and not taking advantage of any of the New York parts of being a New York comic, not not hitting the cellar every night or anything like that. Yeah, and so my girlfriend and I kind of decided not to renew our lease. And we moved somewhere that we always loved. We always loved visiting Seattle, and now here we are in Seattle. And we moved here a few months ago, and obviously it's more affordable for us as artists, and it's been nice. People are really nice in Seattle, and the comedy scene's great, and it's been nice to be on the road over here overall. And I've been on the road a lot. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, that I've been just touring a lot. And so as soon as I got to the West Coast, I just continued to tour. Yeah. So it's been exhausting. And so I've been touring and then also trying to pick up couches and things needed to build out the studio overall. Yeah, why am I touring so much, you might be asking? And it's because May 22nd of 2025, I'm recording an hour special. It's crazy to think about that I'm recording a whole hour that I've been working on for way too long. So, man, it feels good. It feels good to be finally doing the hour and getting it recorded. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see it. I've been really working on it over the last 2 years of just on the road a lot, really finding what the hour looks like, and then of course mixing in things that I want maybe older jokes that aren't in a special, really. Like, they're not in an hour special. So like some older jokes, and then a lot of new stuff that I've been doing on the road, and kind of mixing that together to be like, hey, this is me as a comic. This is what I bring to the table. So it's cool. I'm so stoked to do that in Phoenix. I'll be recording it at the Bridge Theater, their new location they just built, and so it's cool to see them grow, and I'm glad I get to do it somewhere where friends can come and family can come see it. But yeah, doing the road a lot. I just went to Oregon for a while, and I brought a comic from Seattle, Ian. We went down and we went to Lebanon, Oregon. Ian and I both learned as soon as he got on stage and he said, "What up, Lebanon?" They were like, "Hey, whoa. It's Lebanon. It's not Lebanon, Ian." And I had to definitely follow that up with being like, guys, I definitely was saying it right the whole trip here. I was definitely not saying it wrong on everything possible. But that was a fun show at Tall Man Brewing, a brewery show. They had tons of food trucks, and got to do the hour. Went well. They loved it. I also got to do a radio interview, which was fun. Don't do those too often anymore. And it was for country radio. And I was like, great. Please come to the show. So it was a good time. I did it for country radio there. I did a phone call. I did it from the house here. But yeah, we drove down, did a couple shows, drove back up. It was a good time. So talking about the future a little bit. So touring, filming the special soon. And then I will be the one editing, and I'm working with distribution to release the special. So it's going to be on a large streaming service. I can't say any that we're talking to right now, but I'm excited for that to happen. And then what's the future of the podcast? I'm going to be rolling these out every Friday. You're going to see a video every Friday, or if you're listening to the audio version, you'll hear an audio version every Friday. And then I got to tell you, I do have some bonus episodes planned that are going to come out most likely during the week, but Fridays will be the prime times for these. And let's just keep going. I was doing the season thing where you do a few and take a break, do a few and take a break. I think I just want to get the momentum going and just see how long I can just do this every Friday. We'll see how quickly I burn myself out. But I'm kidding. I definitely am loving the idea of just releasing these on Friday. I can record them here. We can edit them and get them up to you quickly. So I think that's going to be fun. But thank you so much for watching this first video or listening to this first episode, the first solo episode, the welcome back episode. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Reach out to me. Follow me on Instagram, Zack Lyman Podcast on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do all the things. Support the channel. Let's grow this podcast. And I love comedy. I love filmmaking. I love learning about creative people. And this is what I love to do. And so you supporting it makes it happen. And I love that. So thank you so much for listening. And I will talk to you all very soon on the next Friday episode. Wow. Welcome back. Thank you so much.